Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to use the arrange feature to arrange your components, which can then make it easy to create one DXF file that you can send for laser cutting. It is always possible to send several different DXF files, but that can be kind of a pain. You'd have to upload them all, then you'd have to download them all, then you'd have to arrange them um, on the laser cutter software. Using this feature, you can do it all with one file, one upload, one download, and you're good to go. All right, so when we're done, we're gonna have our Fusion looking like this. What you should do right now is go and find your tabbed box assignment from last week. Open that up. If you're having trouble with your data panel, you should be able to find it using the file icon up here. All right, once you find it, you could go ahead and you can close your data panel. It's always a good idea to close your data panel when you're working because then you have more working space. Also, I suggest that you always use full screen. If you don't, some of the features in the menu might not be visible. All right, so I'm going to start with my box example right here. The first thing I'm going to do is create a new component. Remember, we built these so that they would fit on an 11 by 17 piece of cardboard. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to create a new component, and I'm going to call this my envelope. Right? And in my envelope, I'm going to create a new sketch. Now, I might accidentally click on one of these planes, so I'm going to hide all of these right now, just so I could get a clear view of that plane right there. Now I'm going to bring them back. All right, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make a 2-point rectangle. I'm going to click there, and it doesn't matter exactly where this is. I'm going to make that 17. I'm going to make this 11, and I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to finish my sketch. Okay. So now that I got this done, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go to modify, and I'm going to find arrange in that drop down, and I'm going to click. And I'm going to do what's called a marquee select. So I'm going to click and drag and select all of this. Now I'm going to try to avoid my envelope, but if I do get that envelope, it's going to be okay. Sometimes you can't avoid it. So there we go. See, it did select the envelope. No big deal. See how it's highlighted right there? All I got to do is click that X and it deletes it. Now, the reason I called it envelope is because Fusion calls the plane that you arrange this arrangement on. It calls it your envelope. So I'm going to click there, and it wants me to select. What do you want to use for your envelope? I want to use this right here. Oh wow. I don't know why it slid over like that, but no big deal. So here I can change some things. Maybe I want the pieces closer together so I can fit more on there. Maybe I want them further apart for whatever reason. I can make maybe a 1/2 inch frame width. And I don't know why this is over here. All right. But it didn't like that. So I'm going to change this back to 0.25. I don't like that either. Um, so I'm going to hit OK. And there, that's going to be our range. Great. So now I'm going to make a new sketch right here. And I'm going to just click on one of these pieces that have been arranged. Say that right there. And I'm going to project all of these. So I'm going to push P for project. Click, 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 click. I'm going to hit OK. And now I can see that all of those corners, all those vertices, all those lines are showing up in purple now because they have been projected onto this plane, onto this sketch. And I'm going to hit finish sketch. All right. So a good thing to do is open up your envelope, and down in sketches, the sketch that I just made, like right, if I hide that view, I can see all those points that I just made. Those are hidden. So this is the sketch I want to export as a DXF. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to just change the name of this. I'm going to rename it to DXF. So if I need to come back to it later on, I can find it easily. And so to change the name, you right click. You could just click with 2 fingers, or you can hit Control and click with 1 finger. And now that I've done that, I'm going to right click again, and I'm going to save as a DXF. I'm going to call this my tabbed box. All right. And I'm going to click here if it's not clicked. I think it's a good idea to save it in your desktop just because it's easy to find, and you can throw it in the trash later. You're going to save this, and voila, you have a DXF file that's created that can be used for the laser cutter. Now, what you would do from there is you would upload this to a Google form that I'll have available for you guys, and then we'll pull it up on the computer in the laser cutter room, and then proceed from there. All right, so to show me that you did this assignment, please submit your DXF file for this one only. Submit your DXF file directly to Canvas so I can check it out. All right, I hope that was easy for you guys, and I will see you next time.